Go to Moodle, click here Notepad++, download this program and install it in your PC. And this is what it should look like. I have Notepad++ here. This is what it will look like once you have installed Notepad++. And I will open this and show you what are the things that you need to do over here, okay, very shortly. But let me do some important stuff here. You have to open this, it will download it, then you have to install it. Yes, you first save it and then install it. That's one option. The other option is install it in your own personal laptops or your computers at home, because you have access to it. So install it there. It's very simple. Anyways, let me just show you how to play with your practical. Here is your W3Schools. I clicked on try it yourself. This is your editor. You want to play. This is your result. It says here very clear result. And this is the result of your web page. Now let's play with this. I want to change the heading first. I want to say over here ISF21 satellite tutorial. And click on see result. So there you go. I have made my first change. I can put this as capital T. See result. So there you go, satellite tutorial. And I got one paragraph. I want to increase, get another paragraph. Just copy this, Control C on your keyboard, and then enter here and say Control V. Click on see result. It says my first paragraph. My first paragraph. I can change this to second, and then it says see result. So here the advantage is that you are running a web application, and this web server responds directly to your code. As soon as you are changing your code, as soon as you click the see result button here, it will automatically show you what your web page will look like now. So you play with the code. Now let us go and apply some formatting to this very dull looking web page. This is the web page. It is very dull looking. All you can see is a black and white page. Can you see that? And that is the web page, remember. But I want to make this web page really look like a web page. So let's go and apply some formatting. Go to HTML, and I do not know how to apply formatting. So what I do is click on styles or click on formatting. So let's go to the styles first. Click on styles. So here are some of the styles. So if you can you see it says I'm red, I'm blue. If you click on try it yourself, you can copy the code. The explanations are given there. You guys need to read all these things. I already know these things, so I do not have to read all these things. I'll just show you what are the things. But it is very important for you people to read. Now it says HTML background color. The background dash color property defines the background color for the HTML element. Okay. This example sets the background for a page to light gray. So let's just copy this code here. This entire thing, style. And can you see that? I'm just copying it. Highlight, Control C. And go to my editor, and inside the body tag here, inside the body tag, that means inside the angle brackets that you see there, paste it. Now it says there style in double quotes. Remember, style equal sign, don't forget the equal sign. Then it says double quotes, and it ends with the double quote. This semicolon is not necessary. It says background dash color light gray. Let's see the result. Did you see the change here? Okay, perhaps you didn't see the change. Let me make it more exciting for you. Let's say yellow. Now you can see the change much more clearly. So I have given a background color to the web page. I can put the background color for my header as well. Let's see. I paste the same thing, and then let's see. So the background color for my heading is now gray. I can change this color to, let's say, blue. Just type my color and it changes to blue. But now what happened to the font color? It looks very weird. I want to change the font color to white. So over here inside the H1 tag, I want, after the semicolon, can you see the style inside the tag? After the semicolon, I will just write the word color, colon, and I can say white. That's it. And if you want to know how to do that, go up here. It says I'm red, I'm blue. Click on try it yourself. And then over here it says style color red. Can you see that? For the font color, you just have to type the keyword color and then colon and then red. So that's what I typed here. Let me close this, go back to this editor. So that's what I wrote here. Color colon white. And remember, the double quote is here and here. This is one property with the value. This is another property with the value. Basically, I'm just putting a feature. This is a background feature with the color blue. This is the font color with color white. And now click on see results. So there you go. So it says ISF21 satellite tutorial. The background color of the web page is yellow. The background color of my header H1 is blue, and the font color is white. So I want to increase the font size of this first paragraph. So I go inside the first P tag there, go inside it, and I will write, or you can type it, I'm more comfortable typing it. I'll just say style equals, straight away put my open and close double quotes so that I don't mess anything up. And then I want to change the font type. So in HTML5 you change the font type by typing here font dash family, and put a colon, not semicolon, but put a colon, full colon, and then you type the font family. Say let's type Korea, and let's see the result. So this one has changed to font type Korea. I hope you saw the result there, but if you didn't see it, I will put another property there. Put a semicolon now. I want to increase the font size so that you can see that. So this one I will say font dash size colon, and whenever you're giving the font size, you put it in pixels, px. So I'm saying size 30 pixels. Let's see the result now. So there you go. Now you can see my first paragraph a little bit bigger and with a different font size. If I want to apply bold formatting, I cannot just put here bold, but there is a simple formatting here for bold. Let's see how it's done. You can either use the EM tag here, like that, EM. Can you see how EM is written here? So that it will put emphasize. And if you want to write here, let's say bold, and you can put the B tag like this. So enclose that paragraph in the B tag. Or if you want to just make a particular word bold, so what you can do is, let's say I want to say the word paragraph in bold. So I'll just put the B tag before and after the word paragraph. So it will say B there. That means just make the word paragraph bold, not the full stop. So I'll say /B. Now let's see what happens. Click on, there you go. So my first paragraph, the word paragraph only is in bold. So this is how you can apply some of the formatting. This is how you can change things. Let's say second paragraph. Now can you tell me, if I want to change the color of my second paragraph, what do I type here? I'll type here style equals, in double quotes, inside the double quotes I will write the property. And what property do I write if I want to change the font color? I will just type the word color, because I want to change the font color and I want to make it say blue blue font color. And I want to put another property of font size, separate it with a semicolon, and then type here font dash size colon, and I put my size here, let's say 25 pixels, slightly less, and then click OK. There you go, my second paragraph, and it's color blue. Can you see that? Now once you have played with these things, and once you are very familiar that I'm okay with my coding now, I have played enough and understand how to change things, what you can do is copy this entire code. Now is the time for you to use your Notepad++. Open Notepad++. Let me just show you. This is your Notepad++ program. This is what it looks like. Open it, and it already says new page. So just paste it here, Control V. So that's the code, I have pasted it from here, but it doesn't look good at the moment. Can you see that? I have to save this. So click on the save button here, and I will save it on the desktop, and I will say probably my first exercise or my first page or my first web page. Let's say my first web page. And when I type it, I will type here .html, either that, or I will click on this one and choose hypertext markup language and click on save. Automatically it will put the extension here .html. Can you see that, people? There. Save it. Now as soon as I save it as a .html, you notice that these things have got its own coloring now. Inside your tag it says page title. I can change the page title to say my first page. I'll just write here my first page. Okay, now notice where this my first page will appear, and I can indent it, just highlight the entire thing, press the tab key, it goes inside. So I know that, okay, if I click on HTML, it begins here, it ends here, automatically it highlights it for me. Now my body tag, I will tab it, it indents inside. Everything inside the body tag should be indented, so indent it inside by pressing the tab key. See what I'm doing? I'm highlighting it and pressing the tab key like that. And these are the three elements I see in my body tag. In my body element, this is my body. So the entire web page, everything that is enclosed in the body tag will be the content of your web page, as you saw. So I'm saying put the body of my web page yellow, the background yellow, and the heading, this is another element. Remember, this is an element. This is the tag here, h1 tag begins here, ends here. Can you see it highlights it automatically for me? Now if I miss this one, and if I click on this, and if it doesn't shade it with the purple background color, straight away you should know that something is wrong, something is missing, and it will not work properly. So over here you can see that the close angle bracket was missing. Now if I put this, it highlights it in the purple background, indicating to me that everything is fine. Likewise this one, likewise this one, likewise this one. Can you see that? So it gives me the open close bracket, open angle bracket, it gives me the close angle bracket, it highlights everything for me. So that is why Notepad++ is a very good editor for you people to use. It highlights things and makes your work a whole lot easier. So everything that you see in black font here is basically what your content on the web page is. Everything that you see in the purple font over here is basically what you are applying, what features you are applying, what attributes you are applying. That's what it means. You are trying to change some of the features of your web page, and the style is a keyword that says, okay, I'm applying this style on this particular paragraph, I'm applying this style on this particular paragraph. Okay, now since you have saved it, I can keep it open. I close this web browser and go to my desktop. On my desktop I see my web page here, it says my first web page. I can right click on it and open with a different browser, or I can just open it with my web my Firefox. Just open it and see what my web page. So this was my web page. This is what we created here on W3Schools, and this is what it looks like. And at the moment it says page title. Why it says page title? Because I did not save it on my Notepad++. I click on save now. Alright, and then let me close this W3Schools so that you guys are not confusing yourself. So my Waterfox browser at the moment has got only Moodle page. I want to open this one, my first web page. Now it says my first page. Can you see on the tab it says my first page? Where is this my first page coming from? Look at the notes. It is coming from here, the title tag under the header. Can you see that, people? So whatever I put here will appear in the tab. And this is very important because this is what Google search engine uses to search for pages or web pages. So make sure you give a very nice name over here, or you can say ISF21 homepage, like this, ISF21 home page. Click on save and click here and press reload or refresh. It says ISF21 homepage now. Can you see that? If I want to change the background color, my code is still open, is still running, and change the background color from yellow to, let's say, pink, and see what happens. Click on save. Every time over here you have to save and then press refresh, press F5. So there you go, pink. Can you see that, people? So this is how you use Notepad++. My work is on my Notepad. It's no longer on W3Schools here. It is on Notepad. It says Notepad++, and my code is here. Okay, and my web page is both running concurrently. So let me put it back to yellow. Just change this word to yellow. Click on save and then click on this web page and then press F5 just to make the changes. Very easy. Let me just go to W3Schools again. Click on attributes, see what the attributes mean. You can click on let's say links, images, tables, lists. Click on these things. All you have to do is copy the code and come to your Notepad++ and paste it. There you go, and you indent it properly like that so that you can read properly what is what. Okay, so on your page now I've got a bullet list. UL means unordered list, so that's a bullet list. So that's li tag. It says coffee, tea, milk. Let's see what our web page looks like now. Click on save here and press refresh. So there you go, coffee, tea, milk with a bullet point. Can you see that? All you have to do is copy the code from W3Schools, paste it in your Notepad++ and edit it to your liking. And before you want to copy and paste it in Notepad++, click over here, try it yourself and play with the code as much as you want. Once you are comfortable with it, then you can copy and paste, just like what I did initially. Okay, anyway, this is taking too much time to load, so I'll just leave it at that, and I'll close this and I'll close this. That brings us to the end of our class today.